welcome to the Curly Cooks of Croydon. Today is a recorded one, so I don't know what the weather is like where you are today, but we're laughing, weren't we? Because we've been planning this array of dishes, the perfect summer lunch. Cleaned up outside yesterday, there was going to be beautiful shots of it, laying it down the table. We've got friends coming for lunch. And then we woke up this morning to Armour-bloody-Geddon. I was like, I was going to call you and say, shall we do a stew?
The biblical rain.
But anyway, now it's so humid, we feel like we're in Bangkok.
We said cock in the first 40 seconds.
Bang.
Some of us did.
And bang.
Right, so I'm just going to get my chicken marinated and then we're going to go over to Dina. Look, she's doing a beautiful job of frying those aubergines.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to look after them. Right, watch that cumin already.
So yeah, so we're just toasting my cumin. I am making a Middle Eastern inspired chicken, bit Moroccan, bit Middle Eastern, and it's going to have a really nice tahini sauce. Tahini is what we put in hummus, but a lot of people, and most people know about tahini, and most people eat tahini, but not a lot of you will know that you can add it to all sorts of things like chicken and fish, and we've spoken about that a few times.
So I'm going to pasta. It's really nice.
Plain pasta.
And garlic.
Yeah. So the sauce I'm going to make today, you can put on anything. So I've got 4 chicken breasts that if you notice, they're the same thickness all the way through. So I put cling film on them and then just bash the thick end, because otherwise this end of the chicken is always going to be dry if you're wanting to cook that end of the chicken.
So what you did was you banged the cock.
I banged the cock. So there is, I've got 2 tablespoons of cumin.
It's an illness, Dina.
You know, like they've got clown school?
Yeah.
Have they got silly willy school?
Innuendo school.
Silly willy. Okay, so I'm just going to put that into a bowl. I'd have liked to have made that a bit. Oh God, it's a little bit. Hang on a minute. Dina, grind that up a bit more for me while I put the rest in. So I'm going to put a couple of spoonfuls
So you're getting a train or something?
of olive oil.
What?
Racing along.
Because I've got to get over
Did you
to.
get a train?
I'm only supposed to be taking a few minutes at the top to marinate my chicken, so that we can go over to.
Bang it, Dina.
Bang it!
Well, you've got an arthritic thumb.
My arthritic thumb is worse than your arthritic thumb.
How do you know? Mine's older.
Let's get them out. Let's get
This is my sister. This is my sister, by the way. If you're new to the channel, all right, that'll do. If you're new to the channel, she lives next door.
She lives in Lidl.
She. Oh,
Just
God.
tripped on my Lidl
If
slippers.
that had landed on my bloody toe.
Why are there leaves everywhere? It's the bloody Hoover.
2 teaspoons of sweet paprika. A little garlic, not too much, because we're going to put a little garlic in the tahini sauce as well.
A little bit of garlic in your sauce.
A little bit of garlic in your sauce.
A little bit of garlic in your anus. A little bit of garlic to get rid of things.
So I'm just going to put half a clove. Of course, as ever, you can put as much as you like. Put that in.
Can you have too much garlic? Dina doesn't
Yes,
think so.
Right.
absolutely.
Well, now I disagree with myself, because this morning...
Fucking thing! Oh my God! Sorry.
So, this morning my 25-year-old came out of his room and left the door open. I was like,
God, it's going to be pleased with shit.
well, he was laughing. The stink of garlic from his room, because I'd made a really garlicky bolognese, and it was not pleasant.
You want garlic, you want it to overpower all the other flavours, which
But is there
sometimes it does.
peak garlic taste? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
you can't get
burns.
beyond it. Oh, it
Yeah,
does.
I think it gets beyond it.
Yeah. So roughly half a lemon. So we've got paprika, lemon, the ground cumin seeds that I toasted first to bring out some flavour. And you know, obviously it's always better if you can go overnight with the marinade. But if not, even now, as long as we are doing it, by the end of the show I'll fry this chicken. And that will make a huge difference to the flavour and the tenderness of the chicken. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so you can go over to Dina now and then come back to me later.
Right,
See ya.
okay.
Yeah.
So I have cubed up 2 aubergines here. I am making a Moroccan-inspired aubergine dish. So all of the, North African, Middle Eastern, all use the same kind of spices, but in different quantities.
I've got a killer question for you.
Oh yeah.
Given the news recently, is the editor of This Morning correct when he says aubergines are toxic?
Well, they are to me. No, I'll tell you why, because I've said this before, anybody who's new to the show, that all the belladonnas, aubergine, tomatoes, potatoes, contain something in them that can really aggravate your joints and it causes inflammation. Apparently these are very good for if you're giving up cigarettes to eat, because there's nicotine. They're nicotiners. They're all nicotiners. Yeah? So they've got nicotine in the...
We're not even 10 minutes in and she's already talking about a nicotine.
So apparently it's supposed to help you give up. I don't know how many you'd have to consume or smoke. but sometimes when I do the baked one and take the skin off, it tastes exactly like an ashtray. Oh, I like it, from Matubble.
Yeah, you're right. But also, potatoes can kill you if you eat them when they're green. They are dangerous.
Well, my ex used to eat them and he's still alive.
Green.
Yeah.
Is that a matter of debate, though?
I don't think they need.
I think they give you a bad stomachache. Right. So these are beautifully fried, not over fried, not underdone, not boiled. And that is the way to do them. Marmar cucumber.
So inadvertently, the whole Schofield saga sort of intersected homeopathic remedies. Yeah, that's interesting. Homeopathic advice. Amazing. Well, suggesting that aubergines are toxic to certain guts.
Oh, tenuous link.
Yeah.
Really weak.
I can tell you a story about a pestle.
And you
No,
can.
it's all
tell
right.
you
No,
that?
I don't want you to.
The worst thing about aubergine cooking as well is if you don't season them well. Salt, salt, salt. Is it in front of you?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So just give them a nice sprinkle and they can sit there.
Sprinkle your aubergine.
Yeah. Oops, a little. Yeah. If they're under-seasoned, they're horrible. Right. Okay. So I might need your assistance in a minute, but I'm not sure. Right.
Sprinkle your
in
aubergine,
here,
Nance, but don't let your aubergines sprinkle you.
in here, I have a sweaty pepper.
Oh my God.
Da da da.
Oh.
Right, so that was blackened on the gas and left with this cling film on the top so that the skin just peels off. Now, this is a horrible, messy job.
You love burning shit, don't you?
I do, isn't that peculiar? Isn't it? I love the barbecues, I love my burning aubergines. Yeah. So you want to get all of this. It's going to really enhance the flavour.
Now, can I say something? This is the only state in which I like a pepper.
What? Burnt like this?
It's flippy floppy. Look at it. It's all flippy floppy.
It's
I
really,
love it like
it's
that.
really funny because a lot of people absolutely hate them cooked.
I was told never put peppers on the front of any of your cookery books. My first cookery book, what I've got a great big frying pan of peppers.
Really?
Because so many people hate peppers that they wouldn't even pick up the cookery book if there's peppers on the front.
Wow, when you think...
I love this sort of thing. I love loose, soggy peppers. As soon as they're hard, it's disgusting. So when you crunch into a salad with pepper, I want to punch you.
I think it's because, it's not in our diet, is it, to eat peppers? We've made ourselves eat peppers. We never had peppers as a kid. We might have had green peppers in a salad, but... Right, you need to get all the seeds. Now, you've got to not rinse these off. You just got to wipe the seeds off.
Yeah, I like the look of that. I'd eat that, you see.
Yeah, you're going to eat my salad later, aren't you? Right, I can rinse my hands, but I can't rinse the pepper. Okay, go back to Nadia for a second.
Nice. What? Where's an orange come from?
Well, I am making a really lovely, simple summer dessert. This is a Moroccan-inspired dish.
We've gone very North African today.
We have, haven't we? Well, we used to travel a lot in Morocco. Mark and I filmed a lot in Morocco. My dad's done lots of movies in Morocco. I did 3 movies in Morocco. So we've been to Morocco a lot. I have to say I'm always a bit disappointed when I get fruit for a dessert, but we're all trying to be healthy.
Yeah, aren't the people coming for lunch, what are they called? We call them Generation X, whatever that is.
They're young.
They're young. And they're
young and beautiful.
But Generation X is older than we think.
How much?
I think Generation X goes up to something like 40. I think.
Right, yeah. So millennials, then Generation X.
Yes.
So
And
what
then,
is-
so
what-
what's
what is
Finley
Rosie?
and Kiki and Maddie? What are they?
They're
I don't
Gen
know.
Y, aren't they?
Oh.
And then there's Gen Z, which I think is Kiki.
Okay, because when we looked up Gen X, I think they're very into vegan diets.
Oh, vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny,
Well,
people
that's-
who are into Facebook are really sort of into Facebook, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's a real Facebook sort of...
Yeah, we are an older set of people.
Yeah, yeah. They're almost the Friends Reunited era.
Yeah, so I was the first person on my school site to do Friends Reunited. I got it all going. And it got massive. It was great. You had like 300 people. But I'm a Facebook person.
Yeah.
Because on Facebook, they're all the people I know. They are my friends.
Yes.
Of course, all my followers are friends, but I don't know all of them.
No.
So that's the difference, I think.
You resisted Instagram for ages.
I just didn't really understand it.
Do you like it now?
Yeah.
I
It's a bit of a
it.
wormhole.
If you don't follow Dina on Instagram, you should. The Dina Sawalha. She does gorgeous recipes. See, that's how
I think Instagram's lost sight of its original brief, which was really
is
attractive.
what?
Well, which was actually encouraging expression through creative imagery.
Oh, right.
so
So
it
just
would-
photographs.
Well, not just, yeah, but I mean, it would encourage you to take interest in photos. It would reward, the algorithm would push. But now it's kind of just turned us back on that. So you post a really lots of sensational images.
Yeah.
No
It's
one
gone a bit more TikTok-y, has
Yeah,
it?
it has. They're competing. There's a whole new platform
Oh,
coming. Have
for
you seen?
God's sake, please.
Meta are launching their own version of Twitter.
Their
Oh,
own
cool.
version of Twitter. I don't know.
First movers are going to be able to reap the rewards.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What first movers?
Be a first mover,
You're
Dina.
gonna be a first mover, subs. What about you?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm pushing
Gonna
on with
stab Dina in the back.
my oranges.
I noticed that, Naz. You're just ploughing on like an orange guru.
So cut each end off, and then with a sharp knife, because the aim is to get all the piff.
Oh, stop taking that.
All the piff off. I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah.
It's so dad joke now. It's
We
It's
did
beyond.
Dad joke.
I did dad jokes on the Coffee Moaning Weekend papers. There were some crackers in there, so bad. The pregnant pause was just enormous. Anyway, they look nice.
They look gorgeous. So, whilst she was over there, I've skinned and chopped my pepper. These tomatoes are about 6 of the beef plum that I've
It's my favourite tomato.
put them in boiling. Thank God I'm making something you like. Boiling water, pierced them, and I've skinned them and de-seeded them. And they're going into this olive oil. So this is a cooked salad, really common in Morocco.
you never sit in a restaurant in Morocco without having this. You're
Yeah.
all family home.
I like the sound of this.
So they like.
You've had it a million times.
I like it.
Yeah, you love it.
Well,
Is
this
it a
is.
bit like that garnish I got in the hot dogs at the baseball. In America, they have this
Oh,
kind of
that
garnish.
thing.
I made that once.
I remember.
Piles and piles and piles
And
of olive
that
oil.
is definitively peppers, and I love that.
Yeah. Okay, so
But they're cooked till they're so soft.
2 cloves of garlic into that. Wow, 2 fat cloves. Look at that.
If you had to be a vegetable, which would you be?
If I had to be a vegetable, what would I be? A cabbage, because I'm very windy. Maybe.
Cabbage.
Cabbage.
What would you be, Naz?
I'd be first of the season asparagus. It's the only
Long
way
and
I've ever
skinny.
been skinny.
Long and skinny.
Oh, it's
I like
severe
it.
like
Yeah, I should be a flipping pumpkin.
What would you want to be, subs? Put your answers below. Okay, so you're... Yep, okay, I can see what you're doing there.
And to this now I'm going to add my spices. So a pinch of Aleppo pepper. Aleppo is a place in Syria, very famous for its cuisine.
I'd like to go, but you can't, can you?
Well, no, you can't.
Poor Aleppo.
And then I'm going to have a teaspoon of ground coriander. This is very common in North African cooking, ground coriander, as it is in Indian cooking. We don't use it so much in Middle Eastern.
If you're new to the channel, why we keep saying about Middle Eastern, our father is Arabic, Jordanian. Our mother's a really good cook, English, but loved French food. So we always grew up with like a mixture of sort of modern English, French food, and Middle Eastern food. So that's why we jump around all of them.
And a little bit of sweet paprika, she says. This is Spanish. I don't know if this is any better. Half a teaspoon in there.
I
Bosh.
didn't know there were different types of paprika.
Sweet,
Yeah.
chili, smoked. Oh, I hope that's not smoked. No, it's not.
See, I thought all paprika was smoked. No, I've never had unsmoked paprika.
You must have done. Oh
Maybe
my God.
I didn't know.
Well, in Hungarian goulash, that is just sweet paprika.
Oh, and I eat Hungarian goulash every bloody day. All the times I've been eating Hungarian goulash.
Well, when we were kids, and Mum used to make that Armenian lamb, which is just like Hungarian
Which is
goulash.
not a Hungarian
I know
goulash.
that. It's all over that way. Go Hungary, keep going, you get to Armenia. They like paprika.
I once had Hungarian stew. We were in Austria. I was probably, how old was I when we were in Austria?
We went to Austria in 1972 because it was the Olympics and Dad was commentating.
And I remember we'd had this really long journey. Do you remember, we were in Austria first, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we arrived at this like beautiful
chalet.
like chalet, small, humble, up in the mountains, didn't we? We were bloody starving. And we had this thing called Hungarian goulash. Oh my God, it was the most delicious thing. Do you remember, Dina? It was, and then there was just big hunks of bread that we dipped in all sorts. Did you have apple pancakes afterwards?
Yeah, the best place actually for Hungarian goulash I had was in Czech Republic. Oh my God, and it was so cheap. Right, that is under seasoned. So take a little bit and taste it. Definitely need salt.
Oh God, this plate's too big. I thought I had more oranges.
Now,
than
you see, the question is, I would have started in the centre and gone around.
Yeah, but you're an artist and I'm not. I'm going to have to change my plate. It looks mean now.
It does.
It looks pathetic.
Put it
Right.
in here.
And now we're going to toss the aubergines in.
Don't toss them over.
Start in the middle. I'm starting in the middle now.
Whoa.
Let's
Just
start in the
unctuous.
very
No, the word is not unctuous, is it?
Unctuous.
Is any good?
Sumptuous, no.
My little sliders are giving me cramp in my toe. Oh my gosh.
Toe cramp.
Apparently it's lack of omega-3s.
Is it really bad to clutch your toes, to clench your toes all the time?
No, I
Yes.
think it...
You're not
Why do you
supposed to
do that?
Look, I have spoken to many a chiropodist
All right.
that has said if there was one thing they could ban off the planet, it would be flip-flops.
Oh, flip-flops.
Any kind of shoe where
That
you're
flips.
going like this and squeezing your toes up for it to flip. It's really bad for your
Right,
feet.
okay. So now this really lovely North African ingredient, preserved lemons. So if you haven't got preserved lemons, you can just use lemon juice. Give it that little bit of acidity. Oh, look at that. What a funny little thing.
What is the joy of preserved lemon?
The
Is it
tang.
more lemony than lemon?
Yeah, more lemony than lemon. Look at that. Looks like a little tomatillo, if anyone knows what a little tomatillo is. So you want to cut that really small because you don't want a big chunk of that in your mouth. You just want it to flavour all the aubergine and tomato. And then we're going to have some herbs. Nadia, what are you doing next?
I am next.
Just going to peel an apple.
I'm doing. I can do my salad next if you want.
Yeah, do your salad because I've got to prepare for my salad.
Oh,
Okay.
So this is a bit more subdued to last Saturday night, wasn't it?
thank Christ.
Poor
Could have gone on for much longer like that.
Nadia Betty felt really sorry for you
Oh.
having to put up with us.
Oh, well, no, it was the freaking
What do
flying
you mean?
spot.
Why does Mum always feel sorry for him? And
Because she knows.
Oh my God!
She's been with you both for
He's
years.
a nightmare.
What do you mean I'm a nightmare?
Oh my God! Close your
I'm opening
eyes.
a lot of cupboards. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Orange blossom water. Now that transports me to Morocco.
Yeah, and it's just you want to suck all over your skin. That's what I want to do when I
So
smell it.
gorgeous.
So you're putting orange and orange.
So I'm putting orange flower
Enhance the
water
orange.
to enhance. So that will just sit for a bit, and then afterwards we're going to put cinnamon and nuts and icing sugar. But we don't want to put the icing sugar on now. Or shall I put a bit now, Dina, and then a little bit later? Maybe.
Well, yeah, no, put a little bit later because otherwise
Because we're just,
it's just going to disappear.
no, but I think it will bring out a bit of syrup. It'd be nice.
Actually, smelling these, they're obviously really fresh ones. I'm actually only going to put half of that in. You know, use your nose. It's a great thing stuck on the front of your face.
So, what are you going to take? What are you going to take away from today?
Yeah.
You
It's a great thing.
stuck on your
Oh, it's like when I say to the kids, what are those two things stuck on the side of your head?
Oh, God, do you? I'm
Yeah.
one of those teachers.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, I'm just going to put a little sugar.
One of the kids left school yesterday saying, I love Miss Sawalha. She's
No, I
the
know, you're a
best."
lovely teacher. So that will just let that sit, because I think with that juice, and it will get really nice and sweet. And then, I don't know whether to put the cinnamon on now, Dina.
God, decisions.
It will disappear. Put it on just at the end.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Hi, guys.
Don't mind us.
We're hanging out with us in our kitchen.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's
Let's
frantic.
see you open a cupboard again, because we love watching you open cupboards.
Sometimes it's frantic. Sometimes it's
Very
efficient. And sometimes we're feeling our way.
While she's getting ready for a salad, I've got a tablespoon of coriander and a tablespoon of fresh parsley. This is really, though, all of those spices and these herbs is called a sharamula, which is the North African version of what's that?
Chimichanga.
No, not chimichanga, chimichurri or whatever that.
Chimchimney, chimchimney, chimchimchurri.
Or salsa verde. I really hate that song.
Chimney, chim, chimney, chim, chim, chiroo.
I am going to the theatre this afternoon, and I won't be hearing that. I'm going to see Adam Garcia. Woohoo!
She fancies.
Who the heck is Adam Garcia?
She fancies the pants.
Andy
Oh,
Garcia.
he's good.
Or
Andy. Adam Garcia.
Who's Adam Garcia?
He's the best tap dancer in the world, and he's dancing to 42nd Street. Yeah, at Sadler's. That's why I'm off this afternoon.
Nice.
We got,
You see that Sadler's a lot, but it smells like a shit in recent years.
yeah, but you always choose those shitty things to watch.
40 seconds.
I just go for the classics, you know what I mean?
Classics.
I go for the classics. I don't want to challenge myself.
So now, what's happening?
So I'm going to make.
A lot of cupboards.
I'm going to make a watermelon, feta and mint salad.
Oh, yum.
So you see how we're building our lovely summer lunch.
Yeah.
It's getting hotter. It's really hot.
It's getting hotter. I actually hoovered out there so there wasn't a leaf on there, and look at it now. I hoovered
More
that.
for you.
Comes to something when you're hoovering a decking.
More for you.
Jeepers.
You don't take tech like a Hoover into nature.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make my dressing first. Now I don't want too much dressing because we've got the loveliness of the melon, but we need a little something. So I'm just putting a couple of dessert spoonfuls of red wine vinegar. You can use lime. We had a bit of an argument today because I said I don't think lime goes with it. And
Oh,
you
I
said,
do.
think of it. But I can't remember what you said to
I
me.
went, think of it as a cocktail,
That's right.
as you do. Watermelon and lime would be delicious.
So, but it's not a cocktail, it's salad.
So,
So
you've got to think of flavour combinations like that.
just a little oil, again, because it's a salad and we don't want to, you know, we've got that lovely fresh watermelon. Just try that. A little salt, but not too much because we're going to put feta in, and feta is salty. Right, mint. Where's my mint gone?
I don't know, mine's over here.
Okay, so I'm going to put a little in the dressing, but then we're going to also dress the salad with some mint leaves.
Oh, I did buy a little wine today to taste.
Yeah.
Should I?
Crack it open.
I'm just wondering if a little splash of rose water might be nice in with the melon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, do you want to wander quite quickly?
No, stop being annoying. People that are into
I'm looking at this as a viewer. And
No,
I'm
but
thinking,
for
I don't
some
wanna look
people
at
that are
two
into
women in a
cooking, it's
corner
nice
not knowing
to
what to say.
It's nice.
No,
we
it's
like to experiment. We like to think. We like to expand our horizons.
But also, everything you see on telly, it's bam, bam, bam. But we sort of ruminate, think, well, would that be nice? Would that?
Yeah.
We've never made this combination
I mean,
together.
it's like the salad I'm making. The next salad I'm making, it started off as something else, and I just changed my mind and started changing the flavours.
Exactly, and you'll never see that on telly. Everything has to arrive at you. So I think also the little sweetness in the rose water. Oh, God. Bloody hell. That vinegar's sharp.
I would
Put a
have
bit
used
more.
I would have used the white balsamic probably.
Yeah, but I haven't got any.
Okay, well.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely, because now the rose has gone a bit syrupy.
Lovely. Right. I'm going to put a little bit of coconut sugar. Coconut?
You won't taste that it's coconut, but it's healthy.
Yeah.
So yeah, white balsamic vinegar would be best, but it's very expensive. So if not,
Because it's sweet.
some vinegar and then add a bit of sugar. Are you doing something?
Yeah, I was in...
I was drawn to the wine.
I was getting the watermelon this morning in Lidl. It was hysterical. And I'm on the phone today. I've got the watermelon like this. And I'm trying to look at the wine. And all of a sudden, I launched the watermelon into somebody else's basket.
Oh,
and then all the pricing on the shelves came down.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I made a right...
And let's face it, the pricing of Lidl's fucking confusing.
It
Anyway.
is. I made it right. Oh, you've experienced now. You've
Look up, look
experienced.
down.
Right, so this is an Austrian wine. And if you're new to me and my wine tasting, you won't know that I love an Austrian wine. You can always tell an Austrian wine
Can I say
by
something,
the
though?
lid.
I've always hated a thin bottle of wine.
Yeah,
Makes you
or,
feel like you're getting less.
or with a flat bottom.
Ah.
I'm not keen on a flat
How
bottom.
bloody small that feta is. Do you think I need to cut the melon smaller? It's going to look weird.
No, it'll be okay. So, yeah, if it's got the Austrian flag on the top. Now, the reason they are so special, Austrian wines, is because Austria choose to keep them to themselves. They don't export them. So this is a Grüner Veltliner.
Are you having a go at Austria, Tina?
Just a little. So when I see one, I buy it.
Is it sweet?
The
No.
Austrians don't listen.
So, deep loose and gravel soils give this...
Deep loose?
What are loose? Loess. Great loose and gravel soils give this classic Grüner Veltliner hints of spice and fruit.
I do know what a lose is. I've heard of
Do
it.
you?
But I don't know what it is.
Oh, anyone right below. Well, that was too
Get
much.
it
I
down.
just wanted to taste. I don't want to drink it. Now, always, this is Betty's favourite thing about an Austrian wine. It's got a slight little fizz on the tongue. It's lovely.
Yeah. I'm sort of feeling indigestion right now. Oh, is that nice?
That is a really summery.
Smells nice.
That is a really summery wine.
I smell it.
Yeah, $6.99. Gorgeous, gorgeous. If you go into a wine merchant and buy an Austrian wine, you're not going to pay anything under $12.99. So go Lidl, go Lidl.
Oh, we need to get Mum some then.
Yeah, definitely.
For those of you that have just joined us, we all live next door to each other. Dean's next door, my mum and dad are next door. Look, little handful of mint. Black pepper goes really nicely with watermelon. In fact, you could just have watermelon with a bit of black pepper.
Like strawberries, isn't it?
In our family, watermelon is a big deal, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like, my kids will say, is Tina going to get watermelon?
I seem to be the watermelon
Yeah,
carrier.
last week
Nobody goes and buys it except me.
Last week, she brought one and the girls didn't stop talking about this is the best one I've had for ages. So, a couple of tips on buying watermelon. You want the melon to look yellow. You want a patch of yellow. Don't let that put you off because that means it's been sat a long time taking the sun, drawing up the water. Also, you'll get like these spider dry lines over the watermelon. That's a good sign. You might look at that and think, oh God, that's horrible. But it means, again, it just means it's really ripe.
It means it's been pollinated lots of times. That's what it means.
All this knocking on it doesn't mean
No,
anything.
it does. I think you go flat hand, boom, and it goes hollow.
Sometimes I've done that and it's so hollow because
When
it's
did
mushed.
you last
Tina,
buy a watermelon?
I buy watermelons.
You do not.
I love watermelons. It's just difficult for me because I don't often
It's the same concept for other things, isn't it? Slap it and makes a certain sound.
I love this little basket of feta. Look at that, isn't that
Is
pretty?
that Lidl? No.
No,
It's like a tiny laundry basket.
so cute.
Yeah.
I need to save that for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
a really-
means upcycling.
That's a really good
Or
thing.
recycling.
Okay, so we'll just toss the feta. I kind of want more dressing on the feta than I do on the watermelon.
Just checking it. Just checking mine. Oh my.
Oh my!
Good.
Oh my! Oh my!
So good.
Oh my! That's going to be so damn good.
That does look sensible.
I am
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
eating that for my
So
lunch.
tasty.
Lovely.
A few olives. You don't have to have olives.
Kalamata would be good.
Kalamata.
I've been to Kalamata. It's lovely.
And then, and then in goes the watermelon, which I have cut up myself. Dina went today and bought it. It's not the best watermelon in the world, but it's nice enough. Look at that. How fresh and gorgeous and lovely. So
Did
just
you say that
like,
on average, more often than not, you get a dud watermelon and a good one?
I don't know what you're doing.
It's a bit like when I buy a
Supermarkets.
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time.
Dina drives around.
patting it, and then
Stroking it?
Last week she was funny. She went down the road to one, didn't you? And you said, I want that opened.
yeah, I said I want that watermelon, that one there in half. He goes, I've already cut loads. I went, but I don't want any of those. I want that one.
Good for you.
And she said, I don't want it to be mushy. He goes, it's not mushy, it's from Morocco.
Yeah, it's not fluffy. he said.
Fluffy. It's from Morocco. But how long was the journey from Morocco? That's the thing. There we go.
I mean, in Greece, years and years ago, do you remember the first time we went to Corfu when we went to Gwenty in China and that?
Yeah.
And all the watermelons were just on the roadside, just chucked, just lobbed, because they
They've
just have such a glut.
A glut, oh God.
And here now, it's 99p a kilo. So that giant melon I bought the other day was like £18 in money.
£18.
£18
Yes.
in money.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's insane out there. Okay, so we're just going to add a few more mint leaves. You could at this point add more black pepper. I know a lot of people love lots of black pepper with watermelon, but I prefer to let people add it. Why do you think another thing, black pepper with strawberries.
Yeah.
I haven't put cucumber in this salad because we've got cucumber in the salad Dina's making, but and also I haven't put, traditionally there's thinly sliced red onion. I don't like it.
Not with watermelon.
I don't like onion with watermelon. So am I moving on, Dina?
What's you
My next
making
thing.
now?
My tahini sauce to go on the chicken,
Oh, yes, you
or
do
shall I
that.
put the chicken on?
Put the chicken on.
What?
Put the chicken on and
What
then
have
I'll
you
make
got
my
to-
salad. Just got to make my salad.
What's that tray over there?
Oh, something for you if we get to it.
Right. So Dina, you start
Very
yours.
uninteresting.
I'll start mine.
It looks very reminiscent.
Right, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
So in my pot here, I have some cracked wheat, bulgur wheat that I cooked earlier with a vegetable stock cube, just to give it a little bit of flavour. So yes, this initially would have been a tabbouleh, which is cracked wheat, but mainly herbs and a little bit of tabbouleh. I've swapped it, so I've got heavy on the cracked wheat. Okay, and to that I'm going to add some lovely of these toasted ground cumin seeds. Why are you standing there? Why aren't you doing anything?
Oh,
We've been a bit like that this morning. We keep going. Like, she went over to the cupboard, she went to the cookery book. She goes, what am I looking for? I went, a cookery book.
She went, tell me why I'm here. She went, are you looking for a cookie button? I don't know.
Right, so this has got cumin, and then it's going to have lime juice, and this is where it all of a sudden went Mexican. It went from Arabic to Mexican. Lime juice. Oh, don't start the tequila again. And then that was juice of 2 limes. Some of the lime juice I put on top of these herbs. So in here I've got a tablespoon of mint, parsley, coriander. Nice and fresh. Lovely. It's a salad, I'm not eating any of this.
Well, take the plate with you.
No, I haven't got time to eat.
Oh. Well, I'll save some for you.
Yeah. And then in here, loads of little mini cucumbers that have all been salting. Can you see all the water in there? Yeah. So it gets rid of that, but it makes a cucumber nice and crunchy and really savoury, so it's not watery. Very nice. Look what I've nicked from your garden for my
I know,
decoration,
nice.
for my decoration. Well, the rain had beaten them, so I thought I might as well pick them. Okay.
It's like couscous.
Yeah, it's very similar. Couscous is just rolled wheat, and this is just cracked. I don't know how they crack it. And then
I'm just toasting some almonds for my oranges.
I'll have some lovely. Look at these little jewels. Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
They just feel they'll be so good for you. When it was Mum and Dad's Ruby wedding anniversary, we peeled about 100 of them and made them into a big pile.
They love that, don't they?
They are magical, aren't they?
Yeah. They
So
they
you
just
do that for me when I'm 100.
they just shush up anything. I can do it for your 60th, just in case.
Yeah, I love them.
Don't make honey. Okay. Right, what do I want now? Oh yeah, chili. So that's again all the Mexican flavours. So you've got cumin, lime. The only thing I haven't got is oregano. I don't want that in. Now, I will also need some seeds. I can toast those while you're doing your chicken, it's fine. And a little bit of chilli. This really gives a nice punch in the old gut. Speeds up the metabolism. Fabulous.
Poke in the eye.
Poke in the
Going on
eye.
Almonds.
I'm just toasting some almonds that will go on top of our orange. So we've got our lovely marinated chicken here, which I'm just going to do on the griddle. It's a difficult thing.
What?
Cooking a chicken, a breast of chicken, and it not getting dry. Never grease your griddle pan, always grease your meat, because otherwise, wow, does it get smoky. This is a nice
An
seasoning
old
pan.
friend of mine once told me that.
What?
Never grease your griddle pan, just grease your meat.
Right.
I wish I had some pistachio nuts.
Oh, have you not got pistachios?
That's pretty.
That is pretty. All those colours
That's really
in your tum-tummy. And a spring onion.
Presumably this is good for your gut. Full of
Oh,
all your
yes, there's
necessary-
everything in there.
Yeah.
We drive Mark mad with our gut.
No, it's all good.
We do
That'll
that,
get
don't
in your
we?
tummy and it'll stop doing acrobatics.
A gut health obsession.
It's a bit
Every
ridiculous.
single thing here
It's good for your gut.
is good for your gut. Every single morsel of food here is pure health, isn't it?
Have you actually got sweat running down your spine? Because I
I
have.
not.
I
have.
actually.
I never get sweat running down my spine unless I'm
I don't think that goes very nicely with food.
exercising.
Yeah, but
No, well, I didn't say anything. I'm fine.
oh, I need it.
I know.
Oh my.
I'm going to now perfect the mic.
Oh yeah, get it off.
3 or 4 is fine. Sorry, guys.
Right, just a hint of onion. We don't want to give you spring onion mouth because I know you don't like spring
Oh
onions.
yeah, don't go mad with the spring onion.
Ah, it's destroyed.
Oh, gosh.
Spring onion, can't stand it.
Well, there's only a little bit. Olive oil, please. That's it.
Is that a lovely bottle?
And then I'm going to find a nice bowl to put it in, and then I
Going
can
back to
dress
our
it.
chat about one night stands, if there's anything that puts you off the whole thing, it's someone who's got a little bit of spring onion bread.
Oh.
God.
Oh.
Everything else. Not
I
spring
had a driving instructor, one of my many, and every single lunch he would have spring onion. 'Cause I had to have an afternoon drive,
crikey.
and I was locked into that car
Ugh.
with his spring onion breath. He was a lovely man, but it just couldn't work. We had to break up.
Yeah.
So I can smell that has not got enough salt in it, but I'm just going to do the taste
Hey,
test.
you
I can.
smell salt. Is that like synesthesia or something?
So you always take the almonds out before. See,
I was wrong.
they will
Good
carry
wrong.
on. They carry on cooking those almonds. So you get
Good.
them out just before they're going to turn. Okay, so our griddle pan is nice and hot now.
I can smell shapes.
Oh, I love the
Shapes?
smell of
Yeah, I can
almonds.
smell rectangles.
Okay, now if you remember, we didn't salt the chicken whilst it was marinating because it can make it dry.
Is it marinade or marinate?
Marinade.
But then it
To
marinates.
marinade. What is the verb?
Is it
To marinate. And make a marinade. Yeah. To marinate.
So
and make a
marinade is the
marinade.
noun.
Yeah.
To marinate is
Is
the
the
verb.
verb.
Right, okay. Yeah, we've learned something today, guys.
We learned a lot.
We've also learned that you need a smaller plate and chopping up oranges.
Yeah. Or make sure you get 8 oranges, which is what you thought you needed.
Or get an orange plate and then it looks like you've got more orange.
I need that knife.
Careful,
What do you need it for?
Chopping chilli.
No,
with a chilli chopper.
I need that knife.
Is he talking chilli?
Okay.
That is.
Oh. Your
So-
guests have got a flipping feast.
They really have. Lucky them.
Very,
Everyone
very
wants
lucky.
to be our friend. Everybody wants to be our friend. That's what I say to the girls. Learn how to cook, girls. You'll always have friends.
No, but also no one invites you.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, your friends do. So look, just chop your parsley up. Got a lovely half bunch of gorgeous, fresh, continental parsley. Is much better for this. I'm going to turn that over. Yummy. You want it nice and fine. Tuck your fingers in, guys, if you're chopping.
She's very good at
I
cooking.
I remember as a kid loving doing this, thinking I was the bee's knees. Because we used to cook, didn't we? Right, as kids.
Yeah.
We used to cook in the kitchen together. And this was my like.
But Mum had a mezzaluna,
I've
which
got
is
mezzaluna in there.
the rocking knife. That's my favourite thing to use.
I've got one.
I'm not even going to ask where it is, but never mind.
There, in that big door.
A Mexaluna. That's a great name.
Mezza, half a moon. Mezzaluna.
Oh wow, is that right?
Mezzaluna.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there you go. It's a Nigella one, of course it is. Yeah, so it goes like this. Much easier.
Half moon, I love that.
Look at that.
Yeah, not a lot of people use those, do
I
they?
think they're great.
Okay, so we've got our parsley, we've got our lovely marinated chicken cooking away. Now we're going to make our parsley sauce, summer sauce. I better measure it out because I never measure it and I think it must be a bit annoying. So this will be enough for, I don't know, 4 or 5 people depending how much they like. But the thing is it keeps in the fridge. So I'm going to make 200 mils of parsley sauce. So I want a lemon. Again, like if I was using this on fish, I would also put in, I would first zest the lemon because it's really nice. It's such a nice sauce for fish.
Are these nuts and seeds?
No, it's granola.
Oh.
Okay, then add some water. It will go funny to begin with, don't fear it. I love this. This is a Nigella whisk. I love this
Wanky
little
whisk.
whisk.
Yeah.
I call it the wanky whisk.
Which Dina Triplo apparently.
Yeah,
isn't
and
it?
that's skitted on.
What's something? That's so
You want to throw one on a wooden floor and step on it.
Oh dear, I'm going to need that plate.
Hide that.
Dina, no, it's just the orange juice.
Which plate?
Oh,
Tell me.
this one?
Let's pause,
I
freeze
think
frame.
the green plate. Wow, look at this feast.
Yeah, really, I have to say, I am not a salad man, as you know.
Yeah.
I like the look
He's
of
a
that.
salad
and
dodger.
I'm choosing to forget the spring onion moment. I love the look of that.
Yeah.
Really like the look of that. I'm not an orange fan, so I'm not really at that, but I like the look of that. And I like the look of this.
Oh, well, we're doing well.
Yeah, no, I really like the look of this.
So you see how it goes like that and you think, oh my God, what's happening?
That's exactly what I thought.
Then just add some more. You could I'd probably put a bit too much actually, but I know we'll eat it. So you could use 100,
Adderley jugs.
150. So tahini is a sesame seed paste. All that's in it,
Calcium.
full of calcium. All that's in there is sesame seeds.
Would that be considered one of your 5?
Yes, seeds are really. No, stop saying one of your 5.
Why?
You want to reach 30 plants a week.
Yeah, a day.
That's 5%.
No, a week. Or 40 plants
Oh
a
my
week.
god, maths. That's one mental.
Okay.
Just one maths.
So whatever consistency you think you would like, you're never going to waste this because this is lovely just as a dip, like you would have as hummus. Oh, look at that chicken! How lovely is that?
I love a griddle.
Yeah,
I
boys
like
do.
to griddle something. I
Boys
want
do.
to griddle
It's
something.
such a boy thing.
What is that? Burn marks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to start my own cookery show on the channel and tell you nothing about it. I'm going to burn stuff. I'm going to just make mistakes. Have you ever seen the vlog where I oiled a chicken?
No.
And Maddie filmed me to the music.
No.
Oh my god, it's very funny. It's got porn music going.
It's horrendous.
It's very...
I'm going to put my other 2 on.
I'm going to go
Because
into some little bowl.
If we had put all of those in,
See ya.
we would have got a horrible, you know, sort of stewed chicken instead of. The longer you marinate your meat, the quicker it cooks. So that's really good for chicken to just sit and rest.
So Rosie and Jamie, are they vegans or?
No,
vegetarian?
no, they eat anything. So, put that in there. Season it well. No pepper, just salt. Garlic. Just a little. But if I was doing this as crudités, I would put a lot more garlic. But I'm going to just put a teeny amount. Where's the garlic crystal? I don't know. Oops, just garlic. just a teeny bit. Because if we eat garlic at lunchtime, we want chocolate all day. So now, all that parsley goes in. This is so good for you. So good for you. Oh, look at that. My dad would always make us...
I'm going to stink.
My dad would always make us this when we were ill.
I'm going to the theatre and
Now
I'm going to stink.
Oh yeah, you'll have to sit in the middle. Olive oil, just a little. You don't have to put the olive oil, but I want to.
Plating up.
And then the really important thing is to taste it. Do it to taste. Because you've got to make it to your own taste. You want more salt, you want more lemon, you want more garlic. Delicious. But I'm going to put a little bit more lemon. Oh my God, it's so good. This is such a lovely lunch. Dinner.
Yeah, it's... No, don't put it on, it's noisy. But, crikey. I smell like a chippy. Nobody's going to want to sit next...
Yummy.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice.
what do you flatten that up with?
That'd be quite nice on the chicken.
Yeah,
Good for
you,
me.
exactly.
Not
So
just
that's
you,
the
yeah.
beauty of this meal.
Yeah.
The vegan, the non-vegan, you can stick this on the top of your chicken. I could have some of the tahini sauce on my salad, would be lovely. Right, so
Vegan meals for meat eaters.
vegan, yeah, absolutely.
That is what our book is going to be, guys.
Vegan meals for meat eaters.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's me.
Now, I couldn't find the seeds, so I'm going to go without the seeds.
Got the
but
seeds here.
Get the seeds. I don't want to go over there, I'm going to stink.
From there. From there. Down in the garden. Yeah.
And in the garden.
Seeds are
Get some
always
air.
nicer. Lightly toasted. They're so delicious.
Can you see now, Joe?
Something very sort of everything.
I'm going to the gym later. I'm going to stink.
When you start sweating.
Oh, we are going to the gym. I thought we were going.
Okay. So now, whilst that's
Yeah, that's right.
while that's finishing, while the chicken is finishing, let's just have a little look. Don't try not to prick your chicken.
Put your chicken, Mark.
But
You missed
I
that
might-
one.
No. What a cock.
A very 1980s garnish. I think we should do a 70s night, do you?
Yes,
So,
I do.
what do you think?
Flares and everything.
Yeah, my friend donated me original from her wedding,
Really?
70s China, and I'm gagging to get it out.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
70s.
We'd like to
That
know
would
what
be
you'd
good.
like us to cook. Is it black
Yeah.
forest gatto?
Yeah.
Are they burning?
No! Don't you just put them on?
Okay, that flame is so high. You always got to.
No, because we are in a hurry.
Right, not that much. We don't want to go burnt seed. That's rude. Just turn the pan off now.
No,
It's hot.
no, they're
It's
not.
hot.
Yeah.
They're just hot.
Oh my God, I was about to put coriander on the bloody salad. Okay, so, got our lovely crunchy nuts. Crunchy nuts. You can use anything. Walnuts, pistachio nuts, whatever you want. Again, look, so good for you. You've got the orange, you've got the nuts, you've got the extra spice with the cinnamon. Just lightly cinnamon. And then, oh, smell that. Oh God, those oranges smell.
What are they going to be saying of you at the theatre? Oh, smell that.
Know what you had for lunch? It does look
Nice.
amazing. Honestly, they are.
That looks lovely, actually.
I think we should lay it all out on the
Why?
table.
Is
So do
there a dish that's like a pastry that has that on the top? That would be quite nice.
Oh, tart tatin. So you could
Yeah,
find
like
it,
tart
yeah.
tatin, but with orange. Is it orange?
You can
Orange
have
tartan
an orange one. I think an
orange.
orange one would be a bit weird. We can put some on the table.
See,
I've seen
I've
these
been around
recipes.
food for years. I do sometimes think, oh yeah, no, I can see how you get to a place where you experiment.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
why
you're
you?
thinking about it all the time.
I think you would be a very good experimental cook. I think
That's the bit
you're
I always
fighting
think.
it. You're
I-
fighting it.
I just don't know how Nadia looks at a fridge and just goes, right, there's a top of
Dina's
four-course
the
meal.
queen
Or you, I've just
That,
done
oh
it.
my gosh, I'm known for my poverty pots. It's
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
You know, what can you
hands
make
in.
out of the fridge and nothing? Bit like, red pepper, green pepper, whatever that show was called.
Oh, yeah, remember that? Can't put logo.
Ready, steady, cook.
Ready,
Tina,
steady,
start laying
ready,
it.
steady,
Yeah.
cock.
Start laying it.
Start laying what?
Start laying it.
So let me do a little flyby. So we got this.
Right, I've just robbed some flowers off now. We
think
wanted
you should put it on
pansies, but
Oh, that's prettier.
there were none. Why?
No, the whole garden centre was empty.
Right, so these flower petals are edible and delicious. And then I've got a lovely one from the centre. Oh,
That's so pretty.
look at that.
So nice.
That is nice.
Thrown into sharp relief by your little sleep.
Sliders.
Sliders.
Sliders, my sliders. And then we'll have a little bit of
We thought we'd do a watch along for you for the Sunday show this weekend. You can watch our trip to Lidl.
Oh, yeah. Me?
Have a laugh at our expense. Yeah. Oh wow, guys, this looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I think they are an extremely
Lovely
lucky bunch of
textures.
Tina's very resentful.
Yeah.
They are a very lucky bunch of guests. Bloody hell, you're not watching, Jamie and Rosie. Okay, so I'm going to be a little
probably
bit...
currently booking you into the ideal home now.
I'm going to be a little bit wanky, and I don't usually do this because, of course, those juices are delicious. But I don't really want those running into my tahini sauce. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no. You're not the only one who feels like that.
I forgot my seeds.
Oh, for God's sake, after all that...
I always forget something. It's my undiagnosed ADHD, apparently.
I love the way we just negotiate Henry Hoover.
Yeah. He's got a mind of his own, hasn't he?
Really is.
I'm
He's a
desperate.
He's a dirty bastard.
I'm
Always
desperate
suffering.
for a Henry. I've got one of those Ponzi Hoovers, you know, the ones that cost a loads of money.
Dyson.
Yeah, they don't work.
They don't work.
They're
They
annoying.
don't.
Really
Never
annoying.
Dyson never work.
What about the flipping hairdryers, like 500 quid?
Don't look at mine yet.
Okay.
No,
not
don't look at
looking.
mine here.
I'm not looking. Oh, I'm sorry, no.
I mean,
Beautiful.
this. Yeah.
Beautiful. Really nice.
Are there any tomatoes in anything?
No. Oh,
Okay.
the aubergine has got tomato in it, fresh
Just going to put
tomato.
maybe some fresh tomatoes around the edge there.
Well, you're going to do little crowns, like
Oh,
70s
yeah.
crowns.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm not on it. I'm just.
70s crowns.
Right, softs.
Or maybe some
You do it.
lime quarters. Do you have any lime in that dressing?
Oh, it's
No.
lemon in the dressing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting
That
almost-
is lovely on a roasted vegetable, potato, or anything like that. Oh, I hope the visitors aren't here. Why is the dog woofing?
Yeah. Why is the dog woofing? Dina knows how our dogs operate better than
Yeah.
us now.
Oh, Dina, we need some muck.
No, what? Who's he? Who's Samak? We need
We
some
need some muck.
Oh, Christ.
Where is it?
Oh,
You
no.
asked me that earlier. I
Huh?
just don't know.
Oh, God.
I just don't know.
Oh, it will be better with some muck on it.
Is there any here?
Huh?
I'm looking in that eternal drawer of held spices.
Oh, Jesus.
Fried rose petals, sweet pepper flakes, mahaleb. Nothing.
I don't
Smut.
understand a word you're saying. What's going on? Wow,
Look.
look at that. Doesn't that look great?
Yeah. Ottolenghi's done well out of you guys, hasn't he?
What's a lady?
Oh, Dina.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dina, bring me the chicken.
Bring me.
the
Bring
Bring
me.
me chicken.
It definitely needs
What?
colour.
We need some mark.
We need some muck.
Where is he?
I don't know, it's really annoying.
It
I
would
can
be
see
really.
shadows at the front door.
It would be really. Can you? I can be really handy if we kind of got everything ready before we started.
Like what?
Like smoke.
Well, I couldn't find it, could I?
Yeah. So what, we were going to magically find it in the show. That's
What
what,
have we learned, Nats, about preparation?
Shut the fuck up.
that's what
We
learned.
always pull it off.
I think you need a lemon quarter to make it look very Arabic. Lemon quarters.
Where's the lemon?
Yeah.
Where's the lemon?
See,
Bring
that-
me the lemon!
Dina's just pushing you to achieve your full
this was
excellence.
my
She's
auntie's-
just getting you to achieve full potential. Classic
Let-
teacher. I think you just need to take it.
But if we,
I think you just need to move it to the.
if we were to do our auntie now, Jamili, bring me the lemon! For God's sake! We didn't have the lemon.
Don't cut my fingers off.
She would always
So
be...
let's do 70s.
Oh,
I'm
no.
a bit silly.
Yeah.
I think this has gone weird now.
Oh no, I like
No!
No!
It's gone tacky!
it. There's something missing.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but
I know!
what?
What
Smack!
what about some red onion rings on there?
Red onion.
With the onion ring.
I'm being taken back to the parsley sauce with
parsley?
fish.
What about some chives there?
Chives?
I
Are
know
you
you-
looking to fill this bit here and this bit here?
No, it's to do something with this a bit flat.
We're smelling triangles
bit
again,
flat.
aren't we?
Oh, nuts.
Right. Okay. Now chives don't really go.
Chives,
But-
They don't go.
No, but Dina, look.
chives.
Yeah.
What about a few nuts? And a tomato.
Somebody got stomach cramp.
Have you only had black coffee this morning? That's wicked for giving you stomach cramps.
Little olive oil.
Careful.
That.
Bit trigger happy.
That's better.
That's good.
Get to it.
Get to it. Okay.
There you go.
Flyby.
Fly
Let's go.
Dina, talk and pray.
So we're going to start from there.
So we've got aubergine, red pepper and tomato North African style salad, cracked wheat with a limey Mexican pomegranate herby salad, watermelon and feta, orange flower water and cinnamon,
going to do that now?
and griddled spiced chicken with a lovely tahini parsley sauce.
Whirling dervish.
Whirling dervish!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that sets something up.
Right, that's it.
Oh, don't do that in menopause.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Woo!